everybody, how you doing? It's Junkyard here playing a little bit of Left 4 Dead 1, the original one. I was seeing this on my shelf and I figured, you know what, I haven't played this in a while. Let's go ahead and throw it in the box and see what we could do. And it got me to thinking, zombies. Where did the actual term zombies come from? Who ever thought of zombies? Are zombies real or are they fictional? So I figured I'd do a little bit of research, find out a little bit more for myself, and, well, what the heck, share it with you. Now, the term zombie actually comes from a Haitian term, or Haitian word, I should say, zombi, Z-O-M-B-I, which means spirit of the dead. Now, it actually stems from a voodoo priest who studies in black magic. So, according to legend, a zombie is actually produced by a voodoo priest via black magic. And an individual who pretty much becomes a zombie is an individual who literally has got to the point where they annoyed a family member or a community to the degree that they can no longer stand to live with this person. So the response is to hire a voodoo priest, or aka Bokor, B-O-K-O-R, to turn them into a zombie. That's pretty cruel. I don't like this guy, so I want you to turn him into a zombie. So, the method of turning an individual into a zombie is again the responsibility of the voodoo priest. And what he does is actually takes a powder substance and issues it orally to the individual. Thus, at that time, once it takes effect, the subject is actually appears to be dead. He dies. Heart rate slows down. His breathing pattern really slows to almost nothing, if anything. The body temperature would significantly decrease, and for all accounts and efforts, the community would assume he's dead. So at this point, they would have a funeral. They would go ahead and bury the individual, put the dirt over him, and thus, he's gone. Goodbye. But then the voodoo priest would go ahead and dig him up, do some voodoo magic. The guy would come back to life and literally be a different individual. It would be literally where his mind would be erased of everything that he had, I guess amnesia. And at this time, he would be okay to live with society. People would now accept the individual. But pretty much he'd be just sitting there going, how you doing? I don't even know if they could talk. Zombies can't talk. Do they talk? No, they don't talk. So he'd just be sitting there, or she'd be sitting there in the corner just going, sup? Yeah, I can't talk, but sup? That's all I know, because that's the only word I know how to say is sup. And they'd be bobbing their head up in the corner. Sup? So now here's the situations. Are zombies real, or are they fictional? You know, that's for us to determine. You know, a lot of people believe that zombies are real, and they're not going anywhere. And the epidemic's just getting worse as far as individuals really believe that they're attacking us one way or another. But at the same time, they're fake. Are they fake? Who knows? You know, it comes down to the fact of what you want to believe. Now, there is an actual history of zombie epidemics and situations that has occurred in places all over the world. One actually is here in America. Back on Labor Day in 1935, September 2nd to be exact, a major hurricane bore down on the Florida Keys. This hurricane, one of only 2 Category 5 storms ever recorded that hit the United States, made landfall at Key West, the most populous of all the Keys. As day turned to night, heavy rains and winds of over 150 miles an hour rolled over the island, destroying virtually everything standing. Amid the destruction, infected rats began roaming the island, and by morning, the first of the zombies appeared. Many islanders mistook the zombies for dazed hurricane survivors, and a plague spread across the island like wildfire. To make matters worse, the roads of the bridge that connected the Keys to the mainland had been washed out by the storm. The islanders had no way to escape. Scores of people drowned when they chose to leap into the choppy surf rather than to face the zombies themselves. So is it true? Was there an outbreak? Just this one incident? Has there been hundreds of outbreaks? Are zombies real? No, I don't know. That's for us to determine. That's for you to decide. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Hey, hopefully you enjoyed this. This is some fun history with the history of zombies. This is Junkyard. Make sure you check out my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Needless to say, keep gaming.